watched, but it's interesting because, as you say, that she generally does a pretty good job of protecting her children's privacy. I might be starting to shift. She's uploaded, it appears as though she's uploading more and more content now of the family through her Instagram, which she's very happily using all the time. And she's marked Father's Day by uploading a video of Prince Harry playing with their two children, Archie and Lilibet. Let's just take a look at this.
Well, just when you thought your Instagram scroll was safe, Meghan Markle drops a rare Father's Day video starring Prince Harry and the kids. Sweet moment or stage spectacle? Maureen Callahan dives in, and trust me, you'll want to stick around for this one. It gets juicy.
And then she threw up a reel on Instagram, and let's take a look at it. Her Father's Day tribute. We're seeing the children. We just saw one of them as an infant. We're seeing another one as an infant. We're seeing their faces. We're seeing they're growing, and we're seeing their faces. We're seeing one in a car seat in the back of a car. Now we're at the beach. Like, are we here for privacy, or are we here for privacy?
Maureen Callahan doesn't waste time. She dives straight in with a punch. We're seeking privacy, they say, while releasing a perfectly edited home video to millions. Her tone, razor sharp. She calls it what it is. Another performative moment wrapped in pastel filters. And oh, she's just getting warmed up.
I thought they wanted privacy.
Yes, once again, this is an example of them saying one thing and doing the other. She's using her family now as currency. She's obviously addicted now to the sugar hit of the likes that she's getting, because she's starting to release more of this stuff on Instagram. But I also want to point out to Meghan, that's not your father, that's your husband. Maybe she was posting it on behalf of the children who asked her to post that. But how about repair the relationship with your own father, Meghan? Because that would be the one I would think I would appreciate seeing a post of her with her own dad.
Meghan and her ever-evolving relationship with fame, it's almost poetic. She claims to crave privacy, yet here she is, sharing intimate family moments like a Kardashian teaser trailer. But imagine the headlines if, just once, she had posted about her father instead of her children's. Now that would have broken the internet, and the hypocrisy.
First, that I spent Father's Day with King Charles. He was at St. George's Chapel on Sunday morning when I went to church. He was 10 seats away from me.
Ooh.
So I spent Father's Day with King Charles, and Prince Harry did not.
Yes.
Yeah. Kind of a big deal. Kind of a big deal.
Yet another year goes by, and he's not speaking to him, right?
And just when you think it couldn't get more tone deaf, here's Harry, all smiles in a Father's Day montage, with not a single mention of his own father, King Charles, who's reportedly battling cancer. No nod, no message, nothing. But sure, let's film the backyard hug fest and call it heartfelt. Not a PR stunt.
I mean,
he does look kind of like the man nanny.
Yeah, he really does, doesn't he? He's not, he doesn't appear to have a job, is the problem, isn't it?
I mean, not for Meghan Markle, because all she needs is that title. She's taking that title and she's monetizing it left and right, from restaurants to loose fruit spread. She got exactly what she needed from Prince Harry, his proximity to the British royal family, so that she could try to turn it into her own brand.
How cheap can Meghan get? First, she used Harry as the golden prop, then milked royal connections, ghosted her own family. Not even a Father's Day wish for dear old dad. And now, she's parading her kids for public sympathy. Meanwhile, Harry, reduced to the royal nanny, dancing on command like Meghan's perfectly programmed puppet.
And they're really showing off the kids, Archie and Lilibet. And one thing I will say is, I thought we weren't gonna see Archie and Lilibet, but a theme we've been following is that as Meghan Markle and Prince Harry become more desperate for fame, attention, notoriety, they're gonna have to start hawking the kids, right? They're gonna start using the kids more and more for fame and attention, because her cachet and clout is so down, right? Meghan Markle, everything she touches turns to crap. She's not restocking her brand till 2026, which tells me there's not much demand. So what does she have to do?
Meghan's cachet is crumbling, the clout's on life support, Spotify gone, Netflix fading, headlines drying up. So what's the next card to play? The kids, of course. Nothing tugs heartstrings or algorithms like toddlers in soft lighting. And just like that, Archie and Lily enter stage left, the new faces of Meghan's brand revival tour.
So it's also a really great reminder that with all the noise or whatever people do, there's still a whole life, a real, authentic, fun life that's happening behind the scenes. I'm just grateful that now, being back on social as well, I have a place where I can share it on my own terms.
Yeah. Oh, it's so great. It's so authentic, isn't it?
And above all this, Meghan's out here preaching authenticity. No, seriously. She wants us to believe she's just a normal mom living a quiet life, while dropping edited highlight reels like it's Oscar season. Authentic? Please. This is Hollywood with a royal filter. At this point, even her normal looks suspiciously like a brand campaign.
She posts videos of the kids with Prince Harry and running around and all of these Father's Day pictures and videos because she knows she needs likes, she needs press, she needs People magazine to say she's Mother of the Year and she's incredible, even though she has a full staff of nannies and help. I think all the parents out there wish they had a full-time staff in their mansion in Montecito. It's easy to be Father of the Year and Mother of the Year when you have so much help and assistance, and let's talk about the fact that she travels without the kids.
Honestly, Meghan deserves an award. Not for acting, but for best performance as a hands-on mom, behind the scenes, full staff, round-the-clock nannies, and globe-trotting solo while the kids stay tucked away with the help. But hey, post a cuddly clip once a year, all for her own selfish reasons, and boom, Mother of the Year, PR magic at its finest.
It feels like authenticity versus curated production. That's the thing that immediately jumps out at me. With William's post, I see, they shared 2 photos. To me, they look like they're candid photos where the children are embracing and they're laying on the grass and they're laughing, and it's Happy Father's Day, Papa, before and after. We love you, George Charlotte. Okay.
And here's where the line between real royalty and wannabe royalty gets crystal clear. William and Kate kept it classy. A real candid photo of Prince William and the kids, smiling naturally, no filters, no theatrics. Meanwhile, Meghan and Harry dropped a cinematic reel. One honors legacy, the other craves likes. That's the real royal difference.
Oh my God, rare pictures of the kids. It's not rare anymore, okay? It's not rare because it seems like every week now, even more than the Kardashians, Meghan Markle is showing off the kids, and I've had it, okay? If you're gonna whore your kids out, Meghan Markle, just do it. Do a reality show about, raising royal, raising the ex-royals, raising the knockoff royals. Do a TLC show like 19 Kids and Counting.
At this point, these rare photos and videos aren't rare at all. It's starting to feel like a daily soap opera on Instagram. Meghan's not chasing love anymore. She's chasing engagement metrics. Honestly, forget privacy. Just rename the page The Meghan Show and start uploading episodes. Coming soon, a day in the life of carefully curated authenticity.
Meanwhile, the Markles of Montecito post an attention-grabbing, trashy video in what amounts to a 1 minute, 15 seconds festival of oversharing. Now, the timing of this video, clearly organised and administered by Meghan Markle, who controls every aspect of their lives,
Every post is perfectly planned, plotted, and timed. Nothing spontaneous, just another rollout from Meghan, the reigning queen of oversharing. But if you think this ends at Father's Day fluff, think again.
Really shock you. The timing was outrageous because this late in the day, 11th hour video release at the tail end of Father's Day in the UK was a direct response to the Prince William post. So this is another example of the battle of attrition being played out between Team Wales and Team Sussex, although of course it's Team Sussex who are the aggressors. So let's take a look at the video of Harry, the message of which is that he's a far better father than William.
It was all a planned PR showdown. Prince Harry versus Prince William, the real royal versus the pretending royal. A battle of authenticity, staged by Meghan like it's The Crown, Instagram edition. But let's be honest, no amount of overacting can outshine Prince William, the future king. Harry's reel was emotional, William's effortlessly regal. No competition, really.
It's really very hypocritical because they begged for privacy. They refused to let their children's faces be seen. In fact, at the beginning, there was just like 1 or 2 photographs of their children. And now suddenly Meghan is flooding the market, if you like, the marketplace with photographs of their children. And And this goes absolutely against everything they wanted.
At this point, Meghan and Harry aren't chasing privacy, they're chasing optics. From staged family moments to carefully timed posts, it's all part of the Sussex PR machine. Meanwhile, William and Kate simply exist with grace. No spectacle needed. The contrast couldn't be clearer. One side leads with duty, the other with drama. And guess which one's wearing thin?
Yeah, she's still quite careful on their faces, except when they're very young. I mean, it's a very montage, soft focus, almost documentary style, I think. And given it's Meghan, it's not just a Father's Day message, there's also some very significant brand power messaging in that. Look at Harry, isn't he a wonderful father and husband? And he's not the sort of the person that maybe the rest of the world thinks he's evolved into. He's actually this, authentic and legitimate.
Meghan's feeding the public a steady diet of curated clips and viral bait. Time to perfection. Father's Day, Mother's Day, any day that trends, all under the guise of showing Harry's authentic side. But let's be real, it's less about Harry and more about headlines. Authenticity doesn't come with background music and perfect lighting, Meghan.
Because this is not it, okay? This is not privacy, and they are merching these children now. Make no mistake, we are getting very close to Meghan launching an as ever children's line, okay? And guess who the models are going to be? That is, if they continue maturing with looks that Meghan approves of, because I have always maintained she's a malignant narcissist, and these kids better be good looking, or they're in for a world of hurt. They're in.
Here's the thing. All this oversharing, calculated branding, and using the kids as props, it won't age well. Meghan might be crafting her narrative now, but it's her children who'll pay the price later. No child asked to be a PR pawn. And when they grow up, the internet won't forget, but it might resent.
And they're so happy, and we can stop running this clip because it's bullshit and it's garbage. But the soundtrack she chose was a song by Jason Mraz. She's like George Clooney. She's got real old-timey taste, and I think she thinks it imparts a level of class. It just makes you seem out of touch with the culture, which she is. She's out of touch with the culture.
And let's not forget that painfully ironic Have It All song playing over the video, as if Meghan's manifesting a fairy tale she's already edited into existence. It's giving a desperate rebrand. She thinks a background track can sell sincerity? Please. This isn't a Disney movie. And no, Meghan, you can't sing your way out of bad PR, which you yourself built.
The song is basically saying, I want you to have it all. And we know what she means. She wants them to have the titles. She wants them to have the pageantry. She wants them to have the HRH. She wants them to be in the royal fold, even though they're a bunch of racists, allegedly, who didn't care if she killed herself, allegedly, while she was pregnant with Archie, allegedly. Yes.
Now she's resorted to using her children as the golden ticket, hoping to reclaim those royal perks and the fame she thought was hers forever. But the spotlight she craved, it's been snatched away by reality, criticism, and better narratives. So, enter Archie and Lily, not just her kids, but her last-ditch strategy for relevance.
Yes, have it all, children. Have it all. You know what they're going to have? They're going to have all the psychotherapists on speed dial, and they're going to have all the burner accounts that their mother's attempts at communication are going to be landing in.
So here's the real tea. Meghan's playing the long game, but at what cost? When the filters fade, it'll be her kids left dodging the criticism she stirred. Will they spend their lives cleaning up her PR mess? You tell us. Drop your thoughts below, like, share, and let the royal reality check continue in the comments.